Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Arlington. Short kick taken just inside the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game. Right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jonas Saker is there to make the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. Put.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Set. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
On the set. Here we go. Set. Cut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Have the 60. Have the go, Rig. 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Have the 11. Have the 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now a return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 by 60 average. 60
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 1.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Room to run past midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A huge play for Dallas. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the set.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19. Top go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Chap, Cavity Lions.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and talk things over before 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18!
They send the tight end in motion. They'll start the drive with Miller. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he did not want to go down. Good. Running, manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They're going to toss it now to Miller. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll take this one in. Andre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Number 5. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. The Saints out on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 39.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 25-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They will run the draw play with Miller. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
Come on, set. 60 by 6.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Miller. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Okay, ready?
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now a give on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Going after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Try to start on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Come on. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now, faking the give, escaping to his left. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Check up.
They're called in at the 2. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That is caught, and he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
19, sorry, 19.
wide on the RPO. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Dicker, good with the extra point. Saints have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Going to return this from the 10. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Miller. He'll push forward for about a yard. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, set.
Miller gets it out of the pistol. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long.
60 Bison.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some open.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's Harris. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
1st down.
A huge play for Dallas. 39 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards.
Let's go now.
It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Check. 72. Go, Lee. Go.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Nice job there getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Now a run on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Head the street. 19. 7
He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
9 yards.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
23 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now. Check. 70 Lion.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
31-yard line.
Ready, set. Set it. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18, 5 in. Ready, ready.
Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Results.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 33-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. 1st down, Saints.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Third and long.
70 range. Check, Bobcat. Scoop.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Dicker, good with the extra point. Saints are going to extend their lead.
That was 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Uh-oh. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, go!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
25-yard line.
It is 3rd and 10.
Set up! 79, Brock. Hawk 70. Let go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready! 60 by 6.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run play, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
We'll try and run here with Miller. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll... Oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the 16-yard line.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Say, hey! Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down. Complete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
It's a gain of 6. And the Saints 1st down.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
A gain of 2.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Now a give up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.